everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Today we are going to talk about the next steps versus with the ketogenic diet, if I'm going back to keto or what I'm planning on doing from there, as well as how I felt during my 3 days of freedom from keto. I was not eating keto on purpose. I was just eating whatever I wanted. I went back to how I ate before, kind of. As far as, let's start with how I'm feeling right now. One of the first things I ate when I came off of keto was actually some empanadas. The farmer's market was the same day that I sort of gave myself the freedom. My local farmer's market is a Thursday. I got my labs drawn on Thursday. Then after labs, I went to the farmer's market, and there was an empanada vendor, and I like empanadas. So I got 4 different kinds, and then decided to have 2 of them once I got back from the farmer's market. And let me tell you, I had sort of gotten used to just being able to eat and be okay after eating. Carbs, I'm not okay. I am really not okay. Empanadas have the sort of fried or cooked carb outside and the filling on the inside, but it was too much. I kind of wish I would have been wearing a CGM, but I'm sure my blood sugar went to above 200 and then came crashing back down. I felt horrible. I had to nap. I could not stay awake. And then I had to set an alarm to wake up, which I normally do not do after the carb-induced naps, because when I do, I am kind of out of it. My balance isn't great. My brain fog, my word finding isn't great. I'm just not in a great state, physiologically, if that sort of nap is interrupted. And it was definitely the same thing. I had to get up to go to a dance lesson, which, again, another video. This past week, well, when you see this, the first week of June has been completely crazy. I am exhausted today. I'm recording this on June 7th. I have another activity to do today. I'm done. I am exhausted, and this next week is going to be it'll be a little better. The beginning of the week is going to be a lot because I have things to do, but I'll get there. I'll get there, guys. But yeah, carbs were not great. I then sort of switched my carb eating because I bought 4 empanadas and I did not want to eat them and then crash again. So I was only eating them in the evenings. So if I did crash, I could just go to sleep. But evening isn't the best time for carbs in terms of my blood sugar, so I'm gonna have to figure something out there. I have had other carbs. I've had the Stouffer's lasagna. It normally does not make me crash. I think it's high enough in fat and protein that even though it is relatively high in carbs also, it manages to not cause a huge increase and then a crash. But I just don't like carbs as much. They're just meh. I'll eat them, they're okay, but yeah, they're not great. I've also had Velveeta shells and cheese, more because I wanted cheese. I like cheese. And again, it was fine. I like Velveeta shells and cheese. I like Velveeta cheese. But it just hasn't had the same, I don't know, it doesn't taste the same. It's not as good. I had 5 Guys yesterday, and the burger was wonderful, but the fries, neither my friend nor I, who are all that excited about them, I'll see if I can find them a home today with someone so as to not waste them, but they don't taste the same. Texture-wise, I still get cravings for the texture of chips, the texture of pasta, so I'm probably going to have to move to the edamame pasta. That is an experiment I will be doing once I put the continuous glucose monitor on. Ideally, I will be doing that today, June 7th, So eventually I do have some keto friendly foods I plan on testing to see how my blood sugar does, as well as what my ketones do. It'll probably be a couple days before I test, because at least the ketone part, because I want to already be in ketosis, and I don't know if I will be when I put the CGM on initially. Just because of how I've been eating. Again, I've been at a lot of activities, I've been eating out, I haven't been getting like pastas or sandwiches or anything like that, but what I've been eating does probably have flour. I've been getting like soups, and a lot of the creamier soups are made with flour. So I have been eating carbs. I haven't been crashing after the empanada. That was the one and only time I was like, oh no, we're not doing this again. I've had multiple opportunities to get like a Slurpee. I love Slurpees. They're really good, especially since it's been so hot. It's been in the 90s here, but they crash me. It's horrible, and I don't want to feel that way, because I know what it feels like to be able to eat and not feel that way for a whole month. Which is a great segue into what my current plans are. After June 7th today, I plan on basically going back to keto. I'm not going to force keto. If I get a super strong craving for like chips or whatever, I'm gonna have them. But I do have cheddar popcorn, not Smart Food. It's a different brand. So I do have that. It's low carb. I have tested it while I was on keto. It was fine. So I do have a lot of those. I bought like a commercial box of 60 little bags. So I have those in the evenings if I feel like I need that type of snack. I haven't found a chip. I have some keto chips. I should try those to see what they do to my ketones and blood sugar. So I do have things I can experiment with in terms of when I need that. And that will be the plan once I'm back in ketosis, is experimenting with the edamame pasta, with the keto chips, with jerky. Jerky normally spikes me because it has sugar in it, because it's flavored, so I'll see what that does to the ketones and blood sugar. So lots of experiments still to come. I have some keto foods I still want to cook and experiment with. I have Ezekiel bread, which I want to experiment with, so lots of experiments once I am back in ketosis, which I am a data nerd. If you haven't figured that out yet, I have spreadsheets and graphs and tables and all of that, and I absolutely love it, because I believe you can't really change something if you don't know it needs changing, and you can't know if it changed if you don't track it. So I love tracking things I'm interested in knowing, not everything. I don't wear a smartwatch, I don't track my heart rate, my HRV, or anything like that. But certain things I'm curious about, especially because my body doesn't do what is normal a lot of the times. So I am looking forward to going back to keto. I'm not looking forward to all of the cooking. Need to figure that part out, especially with how exhausted I am. But that is the plan moving forward. I will likely record another video about why this week has been so crazy after this one, so I will be recording 3 in a row, so you're going to be seeing a lot of yawns. If the muscle biopsy happens to come back between any of the videos, that is what will be posted. So if you are not seeing this on June 14th, yes, probably because there are biopsy results. I have messaged them about it because it's been over 7 weeks now. So I will let you guys know when I know. I just don't know right now. But I will not withhold that video just because I have pre-recorded videos. When I get that, that'll go up. That might even go up in the middle of the week. It'll go up whenever I get it. I will try to leave these videos sort of scheduled on Sundays, and the muscle biopsy will sort of be a bonus video whatever week I get it. Unless I get it on the weekend, and then it will go up on Sunday. So yeah, those will be at least the next video will be the kind of what craziness has gone on this week. But yeah, again, another long one. I'm sorry for the yawns. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you're having a wonderful day whenever it is you're seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.